Good morning, world. This is Ivan Amara. It is 10:26 a.m. Ivan, why are you making a video? Because I was supposed to work today at 11 o'clock, and then I got a call this morning from my boss that I'm off because it's slow. So yeah. But I work tomorrow though. The Sundays are busy. But next week he gave me 6 shifts. He was the one to give me 6 shifts, obviously. I'm still gonna look for another job because I need extra money to get the bike. Obviously, I have a lot of bills to pay, man. Yeah, man. I might apply to Denty's today, maybe IGA, those places. Yeah, because the Casa Greek thing is done, man. They already hired a new guy because I couldn't work Friday mornings. Because I couldn't work Friday mornings, you're willing to cut all my hours and hire another guy. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? You could have still had me work weekends, like Friday nights and like weekends, but he gave all the shifts to the other guy. So yeah, obviously. But the Casa Greek boss is very chill. He's a very nice guy. Nice guy, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing against him. It's my fault. I should have told. I told him I'm flexible, but I should have told him I couldn't work Friday mornings. So when I applied to the Denty's, I'm gonna tell them, yeah, I have another job, so I prefer evening shifts. That way, it does not conflict with my Cocoa 40 shifts. Obviously, work there 3 days a week. I can make a couple $100. I put all that in my savings. I had a bit of my Cocoa 40 money in my savings. If now that I have full time hours, I can put a bit of my Cocoa 40 money in my savings. I have my other job. That way, I save it for my bike. Some Sarah. Did you go for your walk yesterday? No, I didn't. I slept in again, but before that, I took walks to the store to get beer and smoke, so that counts, right? All week, even though I only took my walk Monday, and all week I did not take my walk. But I've been walking back and forth to the store like 30 minutes, so I technically speaking, I took my 1 hour walks, right? When I got my smokes and beer, yeah, so I was still burning calories. Today I'm gonna clean the house too, the upstairs. You want to pay me for it, so I might as well clean the house, right? Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made late last night. I'll sick video I have now. It's a sick video, yeah. The next month I'll show my face. I'll talk about other stuff about Sky Source, and I can do a video about the Matrix, and I'll do the Bible topic too. Talk about what does the Bible really mean when it talks about Jesus' holy nature. It's talking about his gene. He has a holy gene of the Father. Just like Noah, when it says it was none righteous but Noah, it was talking about his works. Obviously, he was compared to everyone else, but his gene, he had an uncorrupt. His gene was not corrupted. Whereas all the other people around the world, their genes were corrupted. So I'm saying. That's why God had to wipe out the world, because the gene, the genetic, the seed of the Messiah would have got corrupted, obviously, because you had giants and like Nephilim and all that stuff in the world at the time. And Noah was the righteous one. Yeah, Jesus has the righteous gene, the good, uncorrupt, pure seed gene. That's why he's sufficient for the sacrifices of the world. Because he has that gene, he'll live a good life compared to everyone else. But it doesn't mean he didn't do any bad deeds. He learned obedience, man. It says it in Hebrews. What does that mean? He learned obedience, even unto death. Yeah. I'm sorry? When you read the Bible, it says there were so many deeds and miracles that Jesus did that are not recorded in this book. So what you get in the gospel supposedly is only a portion of what Jesus did and said in his life. There's way more things he did and said in terms of miracles, yeah, but they were not recorded. It says he ate and drank with sinners. When it says drinking there, does it mean alcohol, or does it mean no? Like, I think it means alcohol. He was drinking and eating with them. He met them at their level. Yeah. Because he loved them, obviously. So he's hanging out with whores, businessmen, tax collectors, all these wicked men. You know what I'm saying? all these people, yeah, and yet he still remained pure for 30, I don't know, 3 years of his life. That's why the disciples like, holy shit, this man's a holy man. Yeah, he's holy, obviously. Like me, right? I can easily hang out with whores. I'm not kidding around. I can easily hang out with whores and get drunk and all stuff. They're all hitting on me, and I want to go home with them. I can still reject them and say no because I'm not strong. I'm a holy man, man. As I said, no, I turned down a naked stripper in front of me, right? And all men would go home with a naked stripper, and the chick was hot. She was an attractive chick, man. Yeah, man. She was hot, man, and I said no. Yeah, because I'm holy. Obviously. This is before I knew I was God, obviously. I'm sidetracked. Yeah. So Ivan, you're living in Vancouver? Yes. I am living in Vancouver because I saved my sniffing others' ass and I what? I saved her ass, and I'm the one who worked my ass off and made the money for me and you to provide for me and you. It's fair that I choose where we live. It's fair. And she won't care where we live, obviously. I don't care where we live, as long as I'm with you, yeah. I don't care if we live in England or Europe and all that stuff, yeah. I'm saying, I don't want to live in Europe. I would love to visit Europe, but I like North America. I want to stay in North America, obviously. The only place I wouldn't mind living in North America is Switzerland. Switzerland's beautiful. Switzerland's ranked like the most beautiful country in the world. It's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful country. It's very beautiful over there. I just don't want to live in Europe. It's just I'm not used to the European English accents there. I prefer to stay in North America. And I love Canada. It's my hometown. I grew up here. I was born here. So I want to live here. But if you want to stay in countries, you can just travel the world and stay in those countries for 3 weeks a month. Have a good time there. Sarah. And that's why I want to visit Switzerland when I go on my vacation. I want to visit Switzerland. It's beautiful. That's why I'm filming Xanus. That's, yeah. People might tell me, Ivan, what about New Zealand? I'm like, no. If you film it in New Zealand, the world of Xanus will look similar to Lord of the Rings, which I don't want it to look similar to Lord of the Rings. I want to film it in a totally different country. Tell Peter that the way he knows. Or I'm out. The best places to film fantasy movies is in Europe, man. That's the best places to film it. Europe. Don't film fantasy movies in North America. North America does not have as good landscapes to film those kind of movies. That's why most fantasy shows, they film it in like Europe and that kind of stuff, because that's where they have all the beautiful landscapes for the world, the fantasy world. Canada's not a good place to film Xanus. They don't have as much good landscapes for that. Same as America. You need to go to places like New Zealand or like Switzerland or like Norway, Sweden, those places. Ireland. See what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why once I sign Peter or Mel, a couple months into the first year, we're gonna go to Switzerland. We're gonna do land scouting. We have to start scouting land. Where are the best places to build the sets and film all the scenes on location? What's the best place for shooting for building Xanus, Cyrus? We have to do land scouting. I go with Peter, obviously. It'll be me, my seven other Peter. You can bring his get a Molitor with you, and Fran I won't bring. I need her helping out my 17. They have to help my 17. Fran will have to stay in Vancouver, but you can bring Peter, get a Molitor, and your seven other, and like one of your photographers that can take pictures. And you can bring your two scripture helpers with you if you want. And the other all other members of the 17 have to stay in Vancouver. They have to make those calls, man. They have to make business calls. That's how it works, man. Give me a sec. I have to use the bathroom, guys. I'll be back in a second. Hey, son. Therefore, we don't want to wait. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait, guys. I had to take a dump. I'll tell you why I did. It was bad. Take a dump. Yeah. So we have to go land scouting in Switzerland. That's how we're going to live in the light. The doc team will film that too. Yeah, I'm going to bring the doc team with me. So you bring your significant other, obviously, and Peter, Guillermo Toro, and like one photographer that's going to take pictures. It's good to take pictures, obviously. And we have to hire a helicopter team. And we fly all over Switzerland. We scout land in the wilderness. We're shooting the movie. Obviously. We also have to find a studio, a building where they're going to build the interior sets. Because we're also going to be shooting a lot of scenes inside, right? So you have interior sets and exterior sets, obviously. The exterior sets are built on location, like Minas Tirith and like Helm's Deep, like Lord of the Rings. And you have sets that we film indoors. Will the castle be built in interior or exterior? I'll have two sets. I'll have an exterior set for the castle in Xanus for like for the outward appearance, obviously. So the camera, you get this nice beautiful beautiful shot of the exterior of the castle, but all the scenes inside, like the banquet hall, the Queen's throne, you film that in an interior set inside, because you have to build multiple sets, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. That's why John Howland are going to be busy, man. They're important because John Howland and Alan Lee are the foundation for your movie, because they're the ones who are drawing all the what the weapons look like, the armor looks like, the lands, the buildings. What does the castle look like of Xanus? What does Eretap's Pavilion tent? I want Eretap's Pavilion tent to be like a royal tent. I call it a royal tent in the book. So it's a tent, but it's a big pavilion tent. Eretap doesn't live in a castle. He lives in a pavilion tent. It's a luxury tent, like Narnia, something nice like that. Samsara? He's Ivan. He has his own pavilion tent. He's the king of the south. And he has his own throne. I'm like, yeah, Ivan, you're looking at a masterpiece. Yeah, it was an amazing movie, man. Yeah. How long we stay in Switzerland for? I don't know, maybe a week. We stay there for a good week, and all the other guys have to keep working in the office in Vancouver, and we'll be in Switzerland for like a week. We have Peter stay in suites. Probably not. To save money. Peter's Ivan, it's fine. Yeah, because Peter Ivan, like, don't be stupid. Like, Ivan, like, you're already generous enough to have me stay in a suite in Vancouver. You don't have to have us stay in suites in Switzerland. It's fine, Ivan. We can stay in standard hotels. Oh, we save our money. Yeah, we save our money. We'll stay in standard hotels, like $200-300 night hotels. That's why I save money. I don't want to be stupid with my money. And then the food's on me. I'll pay for it, obviously. But the beer, obviously, I'll obviously be partying with Peter and all in Switzerland. Obviously, we'll go to the bar and all that stuff. Whenever you go to the bar, you guys are paying with your money. I'm not paying. Sometimes I'll pay for you. Maybe once a week I'll pay for you. Once during that week I'll pay for you. But all the other days, you guys are paying for it. But Peter might offer to buy all the beer for us sometimes too. Ivan, you've done enough. It's today. It's on me. The round's on me, Ivan. Because Peter's rich, man. He's a multi-billionaire. He might do that, obviously. Because he got his $10 million, right? So you might, Ivan, it's okay, rounds on me. I'm like, no, it's fine, Peter. I don't mind paying. No, Ivan, seriously. You know what I'm saying? Rounds on me. He might do that. He might pay for the beer for all of us for a night, maybe. It costs him a couple $100, but it's pocket change. He's fucking rich. He got his 10 million bonus, yeah. But the food, I'll pay for. The helicopter, obviously, I have to pay for that through the budget. And you have to hire a helicopter team to scout land. Obviously, you fly over the wilderness in Switzerland and you scout land, obviously. So, Sarah, what locations are best to build all the sets for the movie? Yeah, obviously. And Peter, I want the world of Xanus to feel big. I don't want it to feel small. I want it to feel big, like your Middle Earth and Lord of the Rings. Whenever they travel, it feels like it's a days and a day and a half's journey. So, Sarah. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah. Oh, he knows. Obviously. Is Xanus a big world? It's a pretty big world, but compared to the Lord of the Rings, it's very small, obviously. I only have I don't have that many lands in my book. I wanted to keep it smaller. I thought of having more lands, but I'm like, it would, yeah, I thought it would be cool to keep it smaller. But Middle Earth is a much bigger world than my book, obviously. Middle Earth, you have a shitload of lands, man. In my book, you only have like what? I don't know, 8 lands, 9 lands. Not that big of a world, man. 10 lands, whatever it is. Yeah, we have to scout land. Sarah, we have to scout land, obviously. We have to scout land. That's how it works. We have to scout land. Obviously. What will be the most fun pre-production? Console arts. That's the most fun. And the ad shoots. The magazine ad shoots and console arts are the most fun. Whereas writing the script is pretty fun, but it's a bit of it's dirty work, obviously. But writing the script will be fun though. Very fun writing the script. But it's a bit of dirty. It's a bit dirty work, man. That's my point, Samsara. It's a bit dirty. But it'll be fun because we're now writing the movie, which is fucking cool, man. I'm gonna have the engineers design an advanced thing for the script, where everything is formatted for me, everything on my computer for writing scripts, obviously. But I'm gonna write the script on a notebook, and then I'll have my typewriter write it down while I do the console arts on my computer. I'm sorry. Please, why don't you just write on your computer because I focus better when it's pen to paper, Peter. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You do focus better. Yeah, you'll be surprised, Peter, how much better you concentrate more when you write pen to paper than on your computer. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't do it. I'll buy a big notebook. A notebook, and that's where I write my script. I write it with a pencil though. That way I can erase it with a pencil. And after we write down, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 pages, when we do the consults in the afternoon after lunch, the typewriter is now in my office writing down what we wrote down. And in 4 hours, you can easily type out the whole thing. In 5 pages, you can type it all out. Samsara. Pay him a good $60K salary to do that for you. The first year, that's a good paycheck for him. If he wants 100, I'm not paying you 100. $60K is good part time money for you. It's a good paycheck for you. Yeah. Samsara. Samsara. So Peter gets his 814 million New Zealand deal, and Mel gets his three like I don't know 70 million, 60 million American deal. Obviously, Samsara. I'm basing their real salaries is after the rates, right? Because I'm paying you in Canadian money, but Peter lives in New Zealand, so he makes more. He makes 814 million. Mel lives in America, he makes a bit less. 400 Canadian is like 370 million or something like that in American money for Mel Gibson. They both signed massive contracts, obviously. Peter's greedy. I want about double that. I'm like, no, I'm not paying you all because this is enough. Sarah. $485 is enough in the box office. I'm not giving you double like 850 million. You're fucking crazy, Peter. Crazy, yeah. Because he now wants that billion deal. Because he's cocky. I'm like, no, you're not getting any more money, Peter. This is enough. Ivan, thank you. This is a really good deal for me, man. Like, this is like more than double I made for the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, you're gonna walk away with like 440 million in your bank. That's a lot of money, but I want a bit more because he's greedy. He wants like 500, 600 in his bank. I know, Peter. You smell blood in the water. 440 still feels a bit small for you. You want a bit more. You want a bit more. You want like 500. Yeah, Ivan. I want like 500, 550 in my bank. Because he's greedy. He's greedy pig. He's greedy, you know what I'm saying? Ivan, like, wait, can I get like a bit more of that? Ivan, I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not paying you more money. You're fucking greedy, man. Peter Jackson. Peter. I said it a few times. I am not giving you any more money, man. This is enough. Okay, this is all you move for things. Why? Like, this is nothing, man. You're gonna make your billions off this. I'm like, I know, Peter, but I'm giving you a good chunk of the pie, man. You're making way more than everyone else for this movie project. I'm giving you a good chunk of the box office, man, for the sales, for movie sales, and the merch. I'm not giving you any more. This is enough. Some Sarah. I gave you an unlimited budget. I'm giving you perks. This is deal, Ivan. This is a MasterCard. Thank you, Ivan. You're his age. Like, thank you, Ivan. You're very generous. This is a good deal for Peter, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? You made sure he's taken care of. He's sharing the success with you for your movie. Yes. 485 million Canadian is about 600 million. Is about 600 million New Zealand money. So Peter is making like 600 million royalties, but he wants more. He wants his billion deal. Billion, one deal because he's greedy, obviously. He wants more money in his bank, obviously. $600 million in his bank. He's greedy. He wants more money. He's a greedy pig. Yeah, he's greedy. You know what I'm saying? He's greedy pig, Peter Jackson. Mel, too. Can I get more of that? I'm like, no, Mel. This is enough. Mel's greedy, too. I'm like, Mel, no, man. You're fucking greedy. I'm not going to pay you more money. But Mel's not as greedy as Peter. Because he's not as big as you. Mel's only worth 400 million. Peter's worth, I think, $1.8 billion. He's worth almost $2 billion. He's big, man. He's way bigger than all these Hollywood actors. He makes Will Smith look small. Yeah. He's much bigger than Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, all those guys. James Cameron, his net worth is much bigger than all those guys. He's a billionaire, man. He's a multi-billionaire, yeah. That's why he's greedy, obviously. He wants that billion bill. He's a greedy pig. You're jacking some sound. The only reason why I'm paying Peter something crazy like this is because he's so big. He's a multi-billionaire. Hence why, to keep him happy, make sure he signs a fat contract. But like, don't let him dupe you and give him like $850 million in royalties if you made $9 billion off your books. If you make $7 billion in a movie and you give Peter $850 million, he took $1 billion of your money. That's crazy. No, pay him like his 45. He's making like 600 million New Zealand money. That's good enough. And 45 is a good chunk of the money, man. It's a small portion of it, but it's quite a big chunk of it. Hence why be careful for Peter. He's greedy. It's a deal, Ivan. You got yourself a deal. Sign me up. I want to be part of this movie. You know what I'm saying? He signs that contract. He's all happy. His agent's all happy too. That's a good deal for us, Ivan. You're very generous. Ivan, what about the game? I'm like, no. He's not getting a piece of the game. He's Ivan, like, why not get a piece of the game? I'm building your empire, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy, man. Like, you want to suck every penny dry for every section, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, like, I'm fucking big, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make an amazing move for you, you know what I'm saying? I know, Peter, you're big, but you're getting greedy. I'm not giving you a piece of the game, man. You're fucking greedy. You know, Ivan, you're greedy, too. You're making all the amount of money you're making is peanuts, and you're making a big deal over this amount of money, Ivan? Well, yeah, Peter, because I am ultimately, me and my sister are ultimately the main show. I have the keys. Obviously, you're gonna build a lot of buzz because you're a big director, obviously. But like, you're not getting any more than this, Peter. You're getting greedy, man. But you might tell me, Ivan, you're greedy too because you're taking all these billions for yourself. Yeah, Peter. If you were in my shoes, you would take everything for yourself too, like you did for Lord of the Rings, and you wouldn't even give me this contract. Yeah, Ivan, I pay you like $20 million. That's it. Yes, you probably pay me $20 million. That's it. Some Sarah? Yeah. You might say, Ivan, you're greedy too. Yeah, you might tell me, Ivan, you're greedy too. I am greedy like you, Peter, but I'm generous. I'm not greedy and cheap like you, whereby you don't give anyone shit. You take everything for yourself. I am greedy, Peter, but I am generous. You're not generous like me. I'm giving you what? An 800 million deal, man. No one would ever pay you this, Peter. They pay you maybe your 150 million deal. I'm giving you an 800 million deal. I'm generous. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, you're right. Thank you, man. This is like more than I'm for the rings. I'm just being an asshole, Ivan. This is enough money for me. I just want a bit more. Yeah, I know, Peter. You smell butter water. You want a bit more. 440 after taxes, your bank feels a bit small because you're thinking about the money I'm making. You're thinking of the bigger picture. If you think about, I don't know, the 7.5 billion I'm making, you want what, a bit more of that. He wants a bit more in his bank. 440 seems a bit small. He wants more. He wants 500, 550, 600 in his bank. He's greedy. He's a greedy pig. He's greedy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's greedy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a greedy pig, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What about the merch back? Can I get maybe $200 million of that? I'm like, no, Peter. 105 is enough. That's like 130 million in New Zealand money. That's enough money. I'm not giving you. This is more than what you made for Lord of the Rings for the merch. Yeah. So, Sarah? So, what will Peter mainly try and get a piece of? The merch and the movie. Because the merch is where I make. The merch will make more. The game will not do as much money as the merch in the movie. The game will not make as much money as the merch in the movie. That's why Peter wants a piece of the box office, especially. And he wants more of the merch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, show my calendar.